This is The Wally Show, and we have our friend, author, philanthropist, all-around good guy, Jon Acuff, who is the guy who does our Dear John segment for us, and he is just blowing up lately. He is, according to his book, Wall Street Journal best-selling author, Jon Acuff. Very nice. Thanks for coming in.
I like according to the book. And I also like when I brought it in, the first thing you did was see how tall it made you when you stood on it.
Yeah, because he like...
You think Toby Mac gets that treatment?
No.
I don't think so.
No, he brings me the book in, and I put him down, and I stand on him. I go, do I look taller? He's like, are you standing on something? He walks around and sees me standing on his book, and Katie's like, you didn't see that coming?
Yeah. You can also say standing on my life's work or whatever. Or
we appreciate the thicker book this
the fruit of my heart, whatever.
Yeah. It's called Start. It's the sequel to Quitter, so it's a great bookend.
It
literally
really is. It really
and
is.
You have been in Times Square promoting this thing with Dave Ramsey. That's kind of weird. You went on his show.
Yeah, we did of the two, I knew which one was going to move some units.
That's a good
He didn't
idea.
stand on it, which is weird, because I know a lot of radio hosts are doing that these days.
Yeah. Hey, let me see your book. I'm taller.
You think Need to Breathe has that happen? No. You don't stand on their art.
Dude, at least I respect you enough not to stand on you.
That's good. That's good. That'd be awkward.
So what is, tell me about being in Times Square and, kicking off this book. Because, I mean, you do have a best-selling book before this, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was kind of terrifying. They give you a mic and you stand up and there's 9 million people there, and so we did this big event, and I gotta tell you, there were a lot of disappointed tourists that saw a bus and a line for the book signing and came over thinking Johnny Depp was there. So it was just wave after wave of Asian and European tourists that would come around that corner so full of excitement and go,
Maybe I can stand on something. Give me a book.
Yeah. I was like, it's great for feet. But it was amazing. It was a sold-out show off Broadway. It was just a whole lot of fun, and we had a gigantic 8-foot average to awesome switch that people switched, and we parked the bus right there and rented a billboard that was 6,000 square feet, or the size of your basement, Wally.
Yeah,
it was amazing. I've done the fun drives. I know where this money's going. I just saw his shoes.
I have flip-flops like Jesus wore.
That's baby
for the
seal.
record.
That's baby seal if I've ever seen it.
That is a flip-flop.
That's made a dodo bird. They're not extinct. They're on Wally's feet.
Now, so yeah, you were on the Jumbotron up there, big giant billboard and stuff. That's got to be cool to see what you do, get to that level.
It was a blast, and we had Punch Fear in the Face, which the book's a lot about. And my wife's one request was let's not put your face on the bus.
Oh, that's what I was hoping.
No, my face doesn't sell books. It's not it's a pretty nice face. I have good skin. The makeup guy at Fox said that. He said, you have nice skin. I was like, I do.
That's also how you just dropped that, too, because, you're doing, a bunch of different, TV shows and radio shows and all that stuff. I actually appreciate you working us in today, because I know that this is a busy time, and this is what you need to capitalize on.
Well, Katie came out to support me last night.
Oh, she did? That's
Katie
good.
did, yeah.
Yeah,
Katie
that's
was there,
awesome.
Betty Rock.
Oh, nice.
I just named the whole list.
That's weird.
And,
that was everyone that was there. Hey, I want to do a Dear John segment with you, because that's what we do, and we'll talk a little bit more about the book, and we'll do that within 10 minutes right here with Jon Acuff, author, writer extraordinaire, and the guy who wrote the new book, Start. If you want to check that out, we'll give you all the details on that coming up in 10 right here on The Wally Show. This is The Wally Show, and author and funny guy Jon Acuff attempts to answer your questions about Christian culture. That's what we have him do on the show here, because there's a lot of humor inside of that, but he also writes books in his spare time to the tune of about 1 or 2 per 10 years.
Yeah.
This is another big book for him, Start, which is good. It's a sequel to Quitter, and you have a switch on the front here that says average to awesome.
Yeah, that's the choice you get.
Is that? Oh, really?
Yeah,
There's
that's
not
the
a
choice.
medium choice in there?
No, there's not meh. No.
Wally doesn't even realize the switch exists.
Yeah, exactly. You're just so on awesome all the time, Wally.
Give me a little, just a quick synopsis of what the idea behind the book is.
The core of the book is how to be more awesome more often, and about how to get unstuck in a relationship or a job, and how not to say those 5 words, how did I get here? Because a lot of your listeners are in a job that was supposed to last for a year, and they've been there 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
And they go, how do I get unstuck from this?
Just people that listen to the show?
Yeah.
It ain't just the people people
And
listening.
they have,
What's
you
the name
know,
of that book again?
I tell you, they have beefy tees that say their show name. It's awkward.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to be here more than a year. People told Zach when I got here and I hired him, they told him not to take the job because I'd only be here 3 months.
Was that the manager that told you that?
Yeah, flash forward, I've been here 6 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, so
That's
I've
an
gone
eternity for you.
from average to averager.
Yeah, yeah.
So, all right, you got something for our little
I got
Dear
a couple
John?
questions. Here's
Okay, go.
one. It says, Dear John, how soon can you reserve tickets for the Nicolas Cage remake of Left Behind?
Oh.
I would say never.
Oh,
No, I don't know.
really?
I don't know.
I'm like, I didn't see that coming. Because I'm like, yay, we get to celebrate a movie that could be horrible, but it's got
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage in it.
Well, he usually redeems horrible movies.
Yeah. He's great in like the National Treasure movies.
Oh, yeah. Very entertaining. I just hope he does a Southern accent like in Con Air.
Oh, that's right.
Like,
that was horrible.
He was like, how do I do a Southern accent? They was like, say grits a lot. And he was like, I like grits. And he's like, that guy's from Alabama. He's trying to get home to his daughter and give her a stuffed bunny rabbit, but Steve Buscemi's in the way. So here's another question. This is from Doug. Dear John, does God still accept my worship if the reason I close my eyes during the worship music is not to concentrate on him more, but because of the lady in front of me who likes to dance in the spirit is just a tad bit distracting? That's a good one.
Dude, I get that. Like, there's a lady at our church who has hand movements to every song, and like she is very, very like
expressive.
Yeah, because a lot of times, at our church, people raise their hands and
Sure.
stuff, and no one gets all crazy.
It's a
but
smattering.
she definitely is very elegant in her movements, and they flow
Like she's pulling it in.
Yeah, and they flow into other
She like
people's
water?
spaces. Yeah, I mean it's very beautiful if it was a ballet, but like
It's like a tree blowing in the wind.
yeah.
Or one of those blow-up things at car dealerships.
Yes, that's it. Yes, that's it. And I find myself being captivated by, like kind of like a moth staring at a light.
Yeah.
I find myself watching that and being more entrenched in with that than I am with actually focusing on what I'm supposed to be doing. So I totally get what that guy's
I think
saying.
it can be great. There's a guy I like to watch that does this little like running hand motion. Like,
Yeah.
and, and like when we went to a new church, like we moved buildings, we go to
Right.
the same church, and I found him. Like we knew where he was sitting. Like I love watching him. Like he's
That's
great.
awesome.
But the thing that distracts me more than dancing is in-service back rubs. Like when a spouse leans over and starts to really rub on that husband's
Yeah.
back. Like there's like 150 of us on that row. Like it's not a massage. Like
yeah,
it's just
it
not
is weird because like I'll hug my wife and like I'll have my arm around like her hip or something.
Sure.
Like I think back pocket is a problem.
like
in
roller
church.
rink.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, tenderoni, Bobby Brown, whatever.
Yes, but I think holding her around the waist is okay because we're sharing
Sure,
that moment.
sure. Proverbs 31. Yeah, but when you do it, like, I'm fine with one circle of compassion.
Right.
But, like, you go for 2 loops and 3 loops,
Yeah.
and it just, like, if you get both hands on there or, like, rubbing the hair.
Turns into a shiatsu
Yeah,
massage.
it's not, if you've got hot stones out of your purse, show me that in the Bible. That's, just, again, show me that in the Bible where Peter was
And
like,
then
they
I'm
call me
down.
the rock because here's my hot rock.
Well, there you go. Jon Acuff, thanks for making time. Like, he's going to be jet-setting all over, and he's already been in Times Square, and he's promoting his new book, Start, which is a really cool thing. So, man, I appreciate you
it, yeah.
and what you do. And check out the book because he's got a lot of good stuff. The book's called Start by Jon Acuff.
And you can find it on thestartbook.com.
There you go. Perfect, man. Well, we'll let you get on to your next thing. You totally rule, man.
Which is Betty Rock. Let's go.
Yep.